Hello, hello. Welcome back. Number 8. You know it. Number ocho. Numero ocho. Number 8. Huit. Neuf. No. Diving straight back into this one. We've got a special guest this week. His name is Niku. Rubix Music Productions on Instagram. I will include his socials in the description, so check them out down there. Number 8, we're here with TUBLET, myself, Feazilla, Ollie J, SHAUN, Rubix, Tak, and LABWOLF. 7-man Soundclash, big one this week. Quite a long episode, so I hope you stick around to the end. If you haven't yet already, please give this a like, drop a comment, subscribe to the YouTube, check out our other videos. We've also got a recent release from LABWOLF, one of our participants, which is June. So you should go check that out after this one. I hope you're all staying well, coming to the end of lockdown. Recording this actually on the day of release, so that's why my beard's so thick. Not going to put that in. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's the sample. Chosen this week by Tak. Anyway, yeah, no further ado. The show's pretty long anyway. Let's get stuck into it. All right, cool. First of all, I want to say a big thank you and welcome to Niku for joining us this week.
Much appreciated, guys.
Rubix Productions there. We've got Ollie, say hello.
Hello.
We've got Tak, say hello.
Yo.
We've got Louis.
Don't tell me what to do.
We've got SHAUN.
Yeah, what's up?
We've got Tom.
Yo.
And we're going in again. Tak chose a sample this week, so do you want to give us a little brief on why you chose that, how you found it?
I didn't find it. I played it in when I fell. Because I was just like, I had the idea for that chord progression for a while, and I knew I'd been building up kind of in my mind what I wanted to do with it. So you could say I kind of cheated, but I didn't because I still did in the hour.
That's it.
So, you know, you take that however you want to take that.
That's all good. That's all good. I think there's been a little bit of an element of that when everyone's been choosing their samples so far, but it doesn't always work out like that. How did everyone else find the sample?
It was all right. I didn't really know what to do with it at the start, so I just was like, let me EQ it a bit and then try and make a different sound out of it. But I ended up pitching it, so it came out okay. Just like a throwback song, basically. Some weekend vibes.
You caught onto the vibes that I was going for.
Oh, yeah. I was like, I can go one way or the other. It's like either go really, really electronic or take it up a notch. Bring it more poppy.
Yeah, it's a pretty interesting sample, a bit more down tempo and like relaxed vibes than what I usually work with, but it was interesting to work with.
So
They're throwing you off your ball, different types of music.
The challenge.
Yeah.
Well, it was like an atmospheric like pad, so I tried to keep it atmospheric and just like use that for the intro. But yeah, I don't know if it worked. We'll see. We'll see what you think.
I'm not gonna lie, I chose it just to fuck you guys up so I can win.
I just dropped it into a sampler and just like kind of made my own little riff with it. Use that as like the structure for the track.
I tried to do the same thing at the start, but all the different keys sounded really similar because it was quite a mellow sample. I thought it sounded really nice, but then I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna keep the sample intact. Just put a few pans and things on it.
yeah, I kind of used it as a bit of a texture sound, a bit of a background melody. All right, sweet, nice. So no further delay, let's go into the first track that's submitted, and that's Tak. So if everyone's ready to go, 3, 2, 1, go. Mad.
Well,
You
now,
you made that in like an hour.
No, there was only 2 drum patterns, the trap ones, I actually did. And then the other 2 were just like from a plugin called XO, which like organizes all your drums, and then you can just find random loops that they do for you. And then everything else, then I just copied and pasted, and it was there.
That's fucking wavy.
that was a journey, man.
Yeah. 5 minutes, mate. 5 minutes of music is a lot to get out in an hour.
Look at those first chops. Just copied and paste. That's all. There's not much difference. You can listen to it.
I love that end breakdown.
So sick.
So, yeah, that end was just.
Yeah.
2 switch ups. 2 switch ups. Mad.
But the progression on the end. Oh, I love that one. I stole that one from a good composer. What's his name? Guy, Michael Moore or something. Please don't take my samples with that guy. But I stole that progression. It was too good.
Yeah, killed it with that switch up at the end. I saw it was 5 minutes, and I was like, no way, this is 5 minutes. It just exported it, wasn't it?
I think I got maybe like 30 music in an hour, but like that's good, man. I like the working smart as well. Like, hey, gotta do it.
See,
I really liked it as well, man.
Being the one to pick the sample, you get to. I kind of had the all planned out already before coming here. It was all good. So I did have an advantage per se.
What did you use for the sliding bass line? Was that a synth plugin or like an 808?
An 808. Well, do you mean the
In the second part.
the second half? Okay.
Yeah.
808s are just an 808 that I got from a pack called was Source, and then the Moog bass was from a plugin called Surge.
Fair.
Yeah, it's a free plugin. You can get it for free.
No, it's hard to find a good Moog plugin.
It's not just for Moog. It's just any synths. Or you can make one on 3-ice Oscillator.
That's true. But I ain't got time for that, man.
No, there's a guy on YouTube who does it for you. Who I just searched and copied this one.
That's wavy.
All right, sick. Let's keep it going. Move on to the next one. That's mine. So if you're all ready to go, 3, 2, 1, let's play.
I'll let you have it. Go ahead. For real. Get up, go ahead. And you've been acting like you would it for a long time. All up in the nigga face, giving me them strong vibes. Look in my eyes and your front piece. A Gemini, so you really blow my mind, freak. Come on, I got my clothes on. Hard as a nigga in jail. Skinny niggas know the dick well. Everybody get their condoms. Because it's time to fuck. Hurry up and put it on, nigga. Time is up. What's next? Got my mind on some group sex. Where you going, baby? I ain't even through yet. Do it like a true one. Love it how I do it to you. In and out, make it good to you. Remember me, I love fucking slow with the lights like black. Puerto Rican, even white hoes. Vanessa, you can stay later. Now we pay something to the posse. Fuck it till the shit is sloppy. If you really want it. If you really want it.
Forgive the mix. Forgive the mix, please.
That's funky.
Yeah, the end was nice. The end was nice.
At the beginning, and then I like the end as well. But yeah, it was good. It's good.
Loving that 2-pack sample.
Yeah.
That's it. That back at the beginning was nice. Dug that big time.
It worked really well with like the progression and the bass line underneath.
Get some brownie points, especially. Sorry for saying the sample again. It just brought me back to like my childhood listening to. I was like, oh.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Where'd you get that bass line from?
Just thinking the same question.
Splice. Yeah, I've got a funky bass line from Splice. Didn't get the time to mix it properly into the spatial arrangement. It all kind of sits in the middle a lot, and the bass line's a little bit out of time with the drums at the start. I heard it like when the grooves were clashing when I first brought it in. I should have done a different variation of it earlier, but it was quite a last minute addition, so yeah, forgive that. And forgive the mix as well. That fucking clap comes in horribly. I heard that at the start. I was like, oh my god.
Lo-fi aesthetic.
I didn't think the mix was too bad, to be fair. I thought the mix wasn't bad.
To be fair, because you use such realistic instruments, I couldn't tell with the out of time thing. If you were doing like more trap, then it would have been obvious. I didn't notice it until you said it.
Well, forget I said anything then. Forget I said anything. Right, cool. Let's keep the pace up. Go on to the next one. From Niku, Rubix. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice, man. Really nice. Those drums are sick. I love that vocal chop as well.
Really dope. Really dope. Because the thing is, at the beginning, it clocked the sample, and then I was like trying to find the sample the whole while through. But then at the end, it came through perfectly. So I was like, oh, nice.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I took the sample, layered it, pitched it, resampled it, detuned it. So I wanted to, like I said, it wasn't quite my usual thing. So I wanted to kind of make it more.
Definitely. It's dope.
I would say it didn't sound anything like my sample, but it still sounded great.
Cheers, bro.
Then the pitch with vocals, I was like, yo.
Yeah, I've got like a Sango sample pack that I tried to put on everything. It needed some bounce.
I was gonna say it was a lot more upbeat up tempo, like you could dance to it, which is good.
Yeah, man. Nice drums, tight, punchy.
Cheers, cinematics.
Which pack?
That's a good question. It's like 808 Diamonds pack, and it's got like samples from like 10 other packs in there.
Thank you, I'm stealing that.
Yeah. They do a free giveaway, I think, once a year for like $200, and you can just download everything.
Oh, shit, okay.
Tom, Ollie, any comments on that?
Yeah, I thought it was really good, man. I wish it was longer. All the sounds work really nice together. I rated it.
Like the bass was a bit too much for everything else that was going on.
I don't think so.
You could see where it could go, and it was a good place.
Yeah, cheers, man.
Yeah, it was a good vibe. Got a lot of potential to become something decent.
Yeah, like an hour for me is not long enough.
No, seriously. I gotta get like 30, 40 minutes just getting comfortable with like the sound I'm gonna use, and then that way. But hey, that's why I like this though. It's good pressure. Get you going.
I also feel like all of us inviting a guest in as well, we've got a bit of an advantage of having, well, this is my 15th one that I've done. So it's like,
Really?
yeah.
Wow.
So it's a bit of,
Yeah. Of course.
Got used to it, working to this. It's like, there's like little tips like Tom was saying before, kind of spend half an hour making like a loop and then the other half arranging it. It's like a good general rule to follow.
It made me think a lot more about my workflow. Like I was faffing around a lot to start and then panicking for time. So yeah, I think that there's other things I'd start with differently. Yeah.
All right, dope. Sean's chucks next. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Yeah, that was dope, man. Really nice. Really good vibes.
Fucking love that.
Sick.
Oh,
Sick.
that-
Really
Cheers,
nice.
cheers.
Again, vocal samples, killing it. And what's that instrument that like you had at the beginning?
Oh, some riser thing. No. Actually, it was a pad. It was a similar pad to the sample you gave us,
Oh,
and I chopped up the sample when I chopped up the pad, and like made it play like a fifth, like so it switched, so it like glided between it, and then that was pretty much the whole atmospherics for the tune, and then it was just like some individual like one shots and like a hi-hat pattern, and yeah, just some atmospherics, and that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Right on.
I feel like you could literally just get like Miko on that, and it's already a finished track.
Cheers, man. Yeah, I probably will try and get him on it. Yeah.
Definitely do
Yeah,
that.
I would, but I feel like that's more his vibe. That's more like when he raps, he kills those kind of chilled, atmospheric beats, and yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. He's got a nice voice for it as well.
Yeah.
Love the groove on that. Like
Bass as well. And the bass comes in.
Yeah, the bass is poorly mixed though. I didn't have time to mix it. I was like trying to get it like good, but I think my kick was too loud or something, and it just kept clashing with it, so I couldn't get it right. So.
Kicks were loud, but I did appreciate them. They're really, really nice kicks. I enjoyed them.
All right, awesome. So let's go on to the next track, and that is Ollie's track. No, Tom's track. Sorry, Tom's track. So if we're all ready to go, mute our mics, and we'll jump into that.
So good.
Nice, man. Really, really nice.
Yeah, really nice, mate. Really nice. Enjoyed
Thank you.
that.
Thank you.
Tom, that was so nice. That melody was fucking lovely. So catchy. I really liked it.
Thank you.
That track, that's like
when that choir came in and it broke down, that was fucking lovely.
Thank
Every
you.
vocal sample was on point. The little piano thing that you have in there was on point. There's nothing bad I can say about that one. Like this, I even think about that one. That was,
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I don't like how my sample worked in your advantage.
I think I got lucky with it that time.
this could be my
But yeah.
favorite tune of the whole competition so far. Like
Wow, big words.
joint with Sean's first track, that also had a banging like melody as well.
Which one was that now?
Those two were just another order of magnitude above. That was episode 1. But what I'm saying to you, Tom, is like that was just great.
No, it was
Thank you.
definitely that.
Yeah, tough to beat that.
Yeah, that was dope.
Assuming it wasn't just a sample, that fucking melody that you
No, so I searched for like a synth and dropped it into a sampler, and then like I like carved it so it was like I'd like the like the attack and the decay and stuff like that. I changed it so it was like a short, and then I programmed the lead in.
Okay. Good work.
Oh, it's smooth. Very smooth.
Right, let's keep the pace up. On to the next one. That is Ollie's track. So if we're all ready to go,
I cringe because the bass just isn't right.
let's go.
Straight believe that he frontin'. I'm so base city, poor white, blue collar, no ice. So throwed, ain't spent $2 all night. Swerving on the turnpike, herb up in my windpipe. Ever since a kid on the curb, my word been tight. I wanna rhyme, but yo can't get it rockin'. I treat the law like it's just an option. Give it to a raw while your sister watching. We share the toxin, so rockin' oxy concoction. My moxie is awesome, my proxy is Boston. Detroit to Boston, Biloxi to Austin. Who's sweet as the frosting? I'll take the cake up at my wake in the coffin. I bet the estate that you'll stay up off of my keep my weight up off and fill up my plate while you laid up tossing. I flow straight up Boston. Each word is a felony, I'm caught 'em. Girls jealous that she brought 'em. I'm so reckless every autumn. First you thought, then you forgot 'em. Cousin, let's keep the heat in the oven, or you'll get swept off your feet like you seeking a husband. Keep creeping and coming. I'm a beast in the dungeon. I'm viral on the beat. You a disease of percussion. If you breathing, I believe we can touch it. Give me a reason to relieve him or something. Straight relieve that he frontin'. I'm so big, city, poor white, blue collar, no ice. So low, ain't spent $2 all night. Swerving on the turnpike, herb up in my windpipe. Ever since a kid on the curb, my word been tight. I'm a man in my word. 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 I'm a man in my word.
Word.
Woo! That was nice. Those vocals, whoever that was, killing it, man.
Yeah, it's very high energy, for real.
Fit the drum and bass pattern so well. And what you did at the end with the reverb and then like pulling them out of it a bit as well at the end as it goes out.
It's very Public Enemy style.
Yeah.
There's a yeah. I got the energy that I was trying to get, but I realized that the mix wasn't that good, and the kind of hip hop sub bass that I used wasn't following the sample properly.
I love the breakdown and that was in there. Just the transition from one beat to the other, that was awesome.
Yeah, the energy flowed really well. There's good structure to it. There's a really interesting vocal sample as well. Good raps, good choice.
What do you think of the Rhodes that I used? That was like the first element that I worked on that
No,
I feel like the Road would fit a lot more than my sample. It fit really well with everything else, with the drum and bass, with the vocal. So I like that.
I personally preferred the second section. I felt like the drums, they're like the sort of like breakbeat drums, like alongside the sort of like almost like housey Rhodes like chord vibe you had going. That really worked. But I don't know if I felt like the same way about the first section where it was the sample. So,
Right. Let's keep it quick. Let's go on to the last one. That is Louis' submission this week.
Slightly unmixed, but hope you guys enjoy.
Let's go.
Let it sound, attack this miraculous, spectacular raps. We capture your attention while we taking it back. The beat bumps, your feet stomp, stand tall and proud. Music ignites the people and the... Let it sound, let it sound. Music be the weapon of the future. Let it sound, come on. Let it sound, let it sound. Music be the weapon of the future. Let it sound. Break it, roll it, light it up and pass it around. The place it be igniting, so exciting, so profound. Amazing, all progression, unified, we get it down. Music be the weapon of the future, let it sound. Attack this miraculous, spectacular raps. We capture your attention while we taking it back. The beat bumps, your feet stomp, stand tall and proud. Music ignites the people and the party getting loud. Let it sound, let it sound. Music be the weapon of the future. Let it sound, come on. Let it sound, let it sound. Music be the weapon of the future. Let it sound.
yeah, that's just cold as fuck, bro. That is just cold.
Alright.
Just cold. That is such a vibe, man. It's such a like sinister, dark vibe. I love it, and the vocals really, really worked over it as well. Yeah, good energy, great energy. And I like the percussion had like loads of like variety in it and stuff, and like I felt like there were like phases on hi-hats and stuff, and just like interesting like things happening everywhere. It felt really good.
I basically took it from the weekend. I don't remember what song he put out, but that same like da da da, that like where he brought it up really slowly.
The chord progression type thing. Yeah.
But then I sampled this. I took that same sample and just chopped it.
I don't know if this is big headed, but I fucking love that because it's a path I would have went in like a kind of industrial kind of way.
Those big kind of drums.
Yeah, like what you did. I like the way you had that because I wanted that section where it slows down like how yours was chilled, and then it comes back into that where it's like just blows up.
Just explodes and just gives you a whole new energy. I like that.
I'm gonna try and lower the vocals and get it a little bit less in your face, but
are they your vocals?
No, I just found some vocals.
Maybe.
So I thought like let it sound, and then with the sound of the drums, I was like, that'll be perfect.
They fit really, really well.
Cool. Thanks.
The intro was good as well.
Oh yeah, it's basically the chorus back and then pick the backing vocals out of it and just let it play that through like an intro of some sort.
You continue it. Can you just make it more crazy and more industrial as it goes?
I'll keep it going. Definitely.
Nice. Right, okay, so we've heard all the submissions. Do we want some time to go listen to them to get our rankings? Alright, cool. So we've all gone and made our decisions. We're back here, ready to go. So if we give our decisions in order of submission again, then Tak, you're first. Let's hear it.
First, I gave it to Tom. Real close between him and SHAUN. But I don't know. It was just, Tom's was just that much different and a bit more developed. But they were both fucking amazing. So obviously SHAUN was next. And then after that, it was between Louis and Niku. But I went for Niku just because it was that much of a different flip, like one I wasn't expecting at all. Everyone else kind of went down tempo except for maybe Ollie. But his was just different. So Niku, and then Louis, and then Ollie. But it wasn't that it was bad. It's just, I don't know, I felt like on Ollie's sample didn't stand out as much as I would have wanted it to.
And then where do I fit into that? Am I after Ollie then?
Oh shit, wait, sorry. I don't know why I completely forgot what sorry. And then you're after Niku, and then it's Ollie.
Alright, calm. Wait, after Louis?
Yes.
Right, calm.
I'm drunk. Leave me alone.
You've been drinking.
All right, cool. So I'm next. Okay, so I gave Tom first place because I think we can all see why. It's a really good tune, real good vibe to it. Did a really good flip of the sample. Drums were tight, structure was good. Really nice song. It just needs bars, and it's an absolute banger. Then I go with Tack. I really liked what you did. Everything was really tight. Your drums were really good. Your ideas were really good. It did take too long to progress. I think you could have made the journey a little more interesting as well, but to do that in an hour, I was really impressed. The mix was good again. Really enjoyed that, so that's why I gave you second. Then I would go with Sean because it's a really good beat, complete, really good, fits that category. I like the variations of chops that you did as well throughout it. It was a really good progression. It was really nice, really pleasant to hear. Then I would go with Niku, Rubix. I really like what you did. You're new to the challenge. It was really good to hear you put something together like that. I really liked the drums that you did, and the melody flip and the layering that you did on the sample was really good. It was nice to hear. And you took to the challenge well, and it was good to hear you come up with something decent. Then I'd say Louis. Yeah, it was a really good beat. I just feel that everything else had a lot more development and more elements and progression, and Louis was a little basic. Purely for that reason, it was a really good song. I really liked it, but if I have to knock someone down, it's for that. And then Ollie, again, yours. It had a very similar feel to Tom's, but Tom's was the ultimate version.
I've heard that before. I'm always getting compared because Tom.
So yeah, but it was good. Work on it. The mix needs some work. I was turning it down as the bass came in, but other than that, I think the sounds are all really good. It just needs gelling together a little bit more, but it does sound good. Really high standards. We were just saying off camera, really, really high standards. So it's hard to rank everyone this week because there's not much that divides everyone. So that's my scores. On to you, Niku, Rubix.
Sweet. I tried not to think about it too much. I kind of just listened to each one and kind of just put it where I like. So I'd really say I put Tack first, or in my order. I just like that breakdown at the end. It really kind of worked for me. And I went for Louis. Again, can't really articulate why. Then I was trying to choose between Matt and Ollie. I can't really put one in front of the other. That's not for me. Then I went for T. I'm not entirely sure who T is.
Tom.
Okay, sweet.
Me.
Sorry about that, Tom. So yeah, went with that. And then Sean for the end.
Okay, so what, you tied me and Ollie in third and fourth?
Yeah, I mean, I like both sample flips, both had a lot of energy, and I couldn't really pick between the two.
All right, cool. I'll let you off because you're a guest. Sean, your rankings, please.
Yeah, I went Louis first. I liked it. It was cold. It was a dark vibe. I really enjoyed it. It could have progressed more, but I still thought it was most up my street, so I gave it first. Then I gave Tack second. I was impressed by how much he got into an hour. That just blew my mind. I did feel like it could have progressed better, but the mix was good. The drums were really nice, really crisp. And so, yeah, it was a bit of a toss-up between Louis and Tack, but I went Tack second. And then I went Tom third, despite the fact it was a really good tune. The thing that let me down for your tune, Tom, was the main lead for me was just a bit too dry and a bit too robotic for my liking. Just personal preference more than anything else. It wasn't badly mixed or anything. It just, my personal preference. But yeah, progression wise, the ending of your tune, Tom, was beautiful. It was gorgeous. It was really nice. Then I went Feezy in fourth place. I liked the sound choices. There was some interesting choices in there. Some things I wouldn't have done myself. I did feel like the first half let you down a little bit. The second half definitely saved your skin, I guess, because it was really nice end to the tune. So that put you in fourth. Then I went Niku. Really good drums. The energy in your drums was on point. And I love what you did with the atmospheric pad. I just wanted more from it. I wanted a little bit more. I didn't want to penalize you too harshly for that because you're new. But the energy was still it was still there. It was great. And then Ollie, I went you last. I really liked the polyrhythmic drums you did in there. There was some really off syncopated drums. They were really good. I would have probably built on that more and tried to experiment with that some more. I'm not sure if I liked how the vocals worked in at times. I think they might have been a bit out of time. Yeah, I think I just marked you down a little bit for that, and then a little bit for the two sections felt a bit separate and didn't really have any link between them. You had the first section with the sample and then the second section with the Rhodes, and I didn't feel like they really gelled.
Yeah.
Right, on to Tom. Your scores, please.
So it was hard to pick between Tack and Sean for the winner, but I decided to choose Tack for the fact it had 3 switch ups. It was really long, had energy and a lot of creativity. And then second, Sean, good energy again, great mix. Really good track. Third, I chose Feez. I respect that he used a 2-pack sample in it. And it had a a vibe that kind of like chilled you out and like put you in a bit of a trance as well. Then in fourth, Louis, great production again. I feel like the mix could maybe have been a bit better. I think the bass was a bit too loud, and maybe the vocal needed sorting out a little bit. But still, great potential. Then in fifth, Niku. I put you quite low down due to the duration. Again, you're new, so as Sean said, don't want to penalise you too much. But it was a good idea and it had good potential. And then last, I chose Ollie because I feel like it was slightly underdeveloped, maybe needed some more stuff in there. But still, it had like that classic Ollie sound to it.
Okay, Ollie, your scores, please.
Yeah, I got Tom first, by far a banger by all categories that I'm judging it by. Really like that one. Really hope you finished that. That was the one that I wanted to listen to most. Two, I've got Louis. I thought that was really nice. Usual, nice track from Louis. I can't even remember it, to be honest. I suppose that's my biggest criticism, but I remember liking it. I put Shaun third. Shaun, it sounded really nice, had a nice vibe. I think that's, again, another worth finishing track. Good job. Fourth, I got Niku. I thought that was really nice. It was, a little bit too short, but yeah, really enjoyed where that was going. Overall vibe, really nice. Production quality, good. And then Tak, I thought it was really good. Really, it was long. It was nice. All the sounds worked together. But I liked everyone's tracks today. And then Feazilla, I really like. I thought yours had one of the nicest vibes, but there was something about it that was just a bit vanilla. I don't know. Yeah, it just didn't sound like unique to you or anything in that particular way. Didn't get any points for originality. So, but yeah, all great tracks.
Cool. On to the last set of results from Louis, please. Can I hear yours?
Yep. So I put Tom in at number one. I liked it overall. Like, I just thought it was a good track. It was the first one I went back to first, as well as a replay song. Also, Tom, you have like this signature sound that I've been noticing through all the challenges that you've done, where it's like, I know it's your song, and it's like, I really like that. I didn't like all of the songs you've done in the past, but this one I liked. Tak, I put you in at second. It felt like you'd had a lot more times, but I also felt you also just vibed with that track. It's nice to know that you did the sample yourself, so I could tell you definitely had some type of connection with the song. So it was really good what you got out of it. And I really liked the journey that you took us on. SHAUN, I put you in there at third. The mix was really, really nice. Like I said, I like the drums, always like the drums that come through. I felt like I had a nice mood as well, consistently throughout the whole track as well. So like, again, that space and journey is what I look for. And then also the third song I wanted to replay. Niku, I put you in at fourth. I liked the way you flipped the sample. It came through with a lot of energy. So it felt really nice that it was like, right when you played it. I think the mixing was a bit off. That was kind of like the only thing that cut me back, because I had to like drop the mic or the volume, really cut the volume quite a bit. But I did enjoy the track overall as well. So it's definitely got big song ability. Ollie, I like yours, but the bass line was just the only thing that kind of like kept it going for me. The sample I didn't really feel too much. It was good, but I think that bass line was the one that stuck out for me the most. Let's see. I think the track needs a bit more work though, definitely. Matt, it's put you in at 6, just because it's some of the same things. I didn't really like the bass line in that particular song. It was a good live bass, but I just didn't really like it that much mixed in with the Tupac. I like the Tupac sample though, and I feel like that West Coast style, I'm always going to hear that. So I'm going to want to hear that type of thing that comes out with his. So yeah, it's good stuff still.
Sweet, thank you, man. Okay, cool. I've managed to add them up as we went along, so I have got the scores pretty much ready already. Okay, cool. So we've got the scores already. Let's make this quick, wrap it up. In 7th place this week, unfortunately, we've got Ollie with 9.5 points. Congrats. Then in 6th, we've got myself with 14.5 points. Then in 5th, we've got Niku Rubix with 17 points. Then in 5th, we have OG Mecha with 23 points. Sorry, that was 4th. Okay, moving into podium positions. So in 3rd, we have this week Louis LABWOLF.
Thank you.
With 24 points, that's Louis in 3rd. Then there's 1 point between 2nd and 1st. So in 2nd with 28 points is Tom. As but
It was a banger, Tom. It was a banger.
which means this week in number 1 again, we have Tak with 29 points.
Well done.
Very well done.
Good effort. Good effort.
Since
result.
you've won twice in a row, I'm going to introduce a new thing here, and you don't pick the sample again, but you nominate who you want to choose the sample.
Ooh, that's a good one. You know what? Are you going to be here again next time, Niku?
Planning to be, if you guys will have me.
Yeah, welcome, very welcome.
Let me you guys, because everyone else has already picked one.
Yeah, I feel that.
Okay, cool. Right, Niku, ready for next time? Cool.
Is there any specific criteria for it?
Be creative. Be creative. I'll send you some clips of what we've used so far so you can get an idea of what's going on. Alright, so that's us signing out. Playing Tax Beat again now. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. See you later.
Namaste, namaste.
Peace.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye-bye.